Hello everyone, you're welcome to another edition of Music Business Intelligence. You're welcome to another edition of Music Business Intelligence, and I want to appreciate your support over the years for this event. And in the past few months that we started this event, we've brought a lot of veterans, in the industry, to this program. We've brought the like of Pastor Kayode Adams. He was a host the other time. We've brought Wale, the ambassador Wale. He's a great veteran in the music industry. We've brought the likes of, we've brought several people. We've brought Kestik. We've brought several people in the music industry. And, it has been a very great event that has blessed many. Yeah. And we just thank God for what we do in Music Business Intelligence. And first of all, I would like to tell you again what Music Business Intelligence is all about. Music Business Intelligence, is a forum whereby you get educated on how to maximize your potentials in music business in a godly and a professional manner. And this program is powered by Woodclef, and I'm happy to be your host. My name is Kayode Olusoji, and I'm also going to be the facilitator for today's program. And Woodclef is a kingdom-based musical outfit positioned to expand the frontiers of gospel music by creating multiple platforms through which gospel artists can reach the church and the world with the word of God, in a professional way and, with unique styles. So we engage a collection of contemporary ideas to build, artists, gospel artists and music business professionals into international brands and, so that they can maximize their music potentials and minister cross-culturally and build lasting connections that is going to propel their music. So our vision in Woodclef actually is to promote gospel music and music businesses by providing musical products and services that are vital to society qualities of life, in a professional and godly manner, while aspiring to be the company of choice for such products and services in North America and, all over the world. So that's our aspiration in Woodclef, and thank God for what we have been able to achieve so far. And today I'm going to be your host, and I'm going to start a part 2 of the other topic that I treated, a couple of weeks ago, and that's about the 7 digital marketing, strategies. 7 digital marketing strategies that you can use to generate sales for your music business. And we treated part 1 the other time. So also I'm a gospel artist, I'm a music business consultant, a digital marketing strategist, and to the glory of God, have also won several awards. But, to let us talk about that. What we are going to talk about here is the music business intelligence. And the other time when I talked about the 7 digital marketing strategies that you can use to generate sales for your music business, I talked about 7 strategies. If you have not watched part 1 of this, please take time after this event to watch the part 1. We have it on our YouTube, Music Business Intelligence, search for it, and it's also going to be on our Instagram platform. So I want you to search for this and just listen to it. It's going to help you a lot. And there we talked about freemium. We talked about the concept of freemium. We talked about the concept of celebrity endorsement. We talked about customers' testimonials. We talked about percentage off. We talked about email marketing. We talked about users-generated content and then referral programs. So these are the 7 strategies that I spoke about the last time I was talking, and I tried to elaborate this. Yeah, we can still do more justice to it as time goes on, but if you listen to that video or watch that video, you will understand what I mean. And today, we're just going to, look at some other digital marketing strategies, because the last time I spoke to us, I said the list is inexhaustive. So even though, we listed those 7, there are a lot of strategies and there are a lot of ways by which musicians can generate sales. And we are going to also talk on some today, and just listen and see how you can apply this to your music. So the first thing that I will talk about, which some might know, is we have the social media marketing, search engine optimization, search engine marketing, remarketing or retargeting techniques. I talked about cross-selling and upselling. And then I will talk about the essence of artists having a responsive web design. And then you can do some marketing automation. So to start with, I will start with social media marketing. Social media marketing. Social media marketing is something that we use a lot, but are we really maximizing it? Because we have a lot of free platforms these days. So what's the definition of social media marketing? Is the use of social media platforms, and website to promote a product or service. Social media marketing, which is abbreviated to be SMM, is the use of social media websites and social networks to market the company's products and services. So social media marketing provides companies, with a way to reach new customers, engage with existing customers, and promote their desired culture, mission, or, tone. So, over the years, we've seen, a lot of artists try to build up their social media platforms and, in trying to reach out to, their fans. I want to say it's a good strategy, very good strategy, but how can you maximize, your fan base that you have? How can you improve on the fan base? How can you generate more fans? And what can you do? You need to understand different platforms. So, and you need to know how to actually use different platforms. We have several platforms this day, but there are some common platforms that we use as artists. We have the Twitter, we have Facebook, Instagram, we have YouTube, and there are so many other, platforms that you can actually use. These days, TikTok is also coming up, and so those are platforms that you can actually use for your music business. And as a music business professional, you need to work on your LinkedIn page too, because there you can network with a lot of professionals and also do a lot that can help improve your music business. And when I talk about music business, know that I'm not limiting this to others. I'm talking about different aspects of music business, artist inclusive, the music producers, video directors, we have entertainment lawyer, we have a tour manager, several, even music bloggers, and those DJs and even all the people that work in radio stations and TV stations, you are music promoters, you understand? Concert promoters. So the list is inexhaustive. So what I'm saying in reality is that this strategy applies to everyone and not limited to just gospel artists. And that's why you just need to understand these platforms and know how to use those platforms maximally. Maximally, yeah. So, first of all, I'll talk about blogging. Blogging, as one of the ways to improve your social media. Blogging is something that you can do regularly, and there are myriads of blogs that you can use. You can do long-term, short-term, microblogging, you understand, image only and more. Yeah, thank you, Kule Ben. Thank you, Official Olusoji. Thank you, Shoggy Tosh. Thank you for joining. Please kindly share this with others as we proceed, so that we can have more people, to enjoy what we are going to talk about. So, when we talk about blogging, like I said, we have different, type of blogging. It could be a long form. It could be a short form. It could be, thank you, Shoggy Tosh. Yeah. Thank you, Shoggy Tosh. So, it could be, something, it could be image only and more, and each social media platform has its rules and what works for them. So, Instagram is a page that is becoming so popular these days, which artists can actually use. And one thing is that, you have to try out a lot of things. There are a lot of strategies that you can use. You can try out a lot of things and see what works. Because most of the time we post a lot of stuff on these platforms, but we don't try to look at the engagement rate and see how people are engaging with our platforms. So if you do one thing and you realize that your fans love it, please keep doing it. Please keep doing it. Don't stop. So if you do one thing and you realize that your fans are interested, you understand? So you need to study your fans. You need to understand what they want, what they like, what you can introduce. Because some of us, most of the time, we focus strictly on on what we do, like the music, do some other things, you understand, that you can use to engage or draw the attention of your fan base. So do some things that are interesting, you understand. That you see that I like this lady, Mercy Chinwo, for instance. I'll use her for example. Mercy Chinwo, an artist. One of the things that she does is she try to joke and do some, things that are interesting that make, our fan base laughed. And you see that she had been able to grow a fan base, you understand, through this. So what I'm saying is that just look at something that your fan love, you understand. Don't limit it to your act. Don't limit it to your music, you understand, alone, or to what you do, you understand. But look for some other things that you can use to engage or drive engagement, you understand. And if you know this, you understand, stick to it. Once you realize that your fan love it, if you posting pictures of where you spend your holidays is something that they love, put it online, you understand. So your performance, put them online. So you have to do this consistently and do it on a regular basis. You understand? It's very important because this is going to help, encourage your fans and build your fan base. You understand? So another thing that you need to do is you need to inject new life into old content and reshare them across the social media platforms. Inject new life to old content and reshare them across your social media platforms. For instance, maybe there are some old posts that you have done that you realize that, there's a lot of engagement. You can reshare some of this, later, you understand? You can just bring them back to the memory of what you have reshared before. So, because the essence of all this is you are constantly driving engagement. You don't leave your social media platform, dry. Because if it is somewhere that you visit not regularly, or you don't post regularly or engage your fan base regularly, you realize that they start leaving you. They start leaving. So you must do something to drive engagement regularly driving engagement. So another thing that you need to do is to encourage customers' feedback. The key is to offer customers something of value that fits into your business model. For example, discounts and a chance to win a prize usually serve as great motivators. So do some stuff, you understand, that can drive engagement. You can do some giveaways. You can do, create a kind of contest. You understand? There are a lot of things that you can do to drive engagement. And you realize that this drives a lot of engagement and can really help you in pushing, your social media marketing. And one thing I discovered is that most of the time we post our songs on social media, but you can do some paid promotion. And while doing a paid promotion, you need to have a website. You need to drive the traffic back to your website while doing the paid promotion. There is a way you can do a call to action button. That's one of the things that we do for our clients in Woodclef. So if you try to promote stuff on Woodclef, unlike some of the things that many other bloggers do, they just put your content online and afterwards, you understand, people watch it, they see it, it creates brand awareness. But how does that generate income for you? Those are the things you want to consider. So what we do is that if you are going to do a paid promotion online, there is a way you can link it through action button to your website, whereby people will click the action button and it takes you to your website, or to, if you are promoting it on our blogs, for instance, it takes you back to the landing page on our site. And what we do is that you list all the links through which people can either stream your music or buy more products, buy more of your product. So, for instance, if you create a list of links through which people can have access to purchase your music online, maybe the iTunes link, all other links like Linktree, you understand? You put everything there. So when you do the promotion, don't just promote. Do a kind of action button that will lead them back, you understand? Lead them back to your site. So when they go to your site, people can click and stream more. People can stream more of your music. Not only streaming, they can also buy and purchase your music, you understand, in the process. And I'm talking about music now. Same thing with your businesses. Because most of the time, social media are just to complement what you have on your website. So, as a music professional or as an artist, you need to have a website. So, where you have all your content, where people can know more about you. There is little that you can share on social media. You understand? It's limited. So, you can share some stuff on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Very good. Because through that, you are creating brand awareness. You are creating brand awareness. But after creating this brand awareness, what is the action that you want your fan to take? You understand? So, if after creating the awareness, you understand, you need to link them back to the landing page. So that's the way you put the action button. So if you promote, for instance, on Facebook, I've done it a lot, and that has generated a lot of brand awareness. People know more about me, and even businesses. So if you promote, give them a landing page whereby people can visit. So we can do that for you if you don't have a website, on Woodclef. But if you have a website, it's something that you can do yourself, DIY, do it yourself. You understand? So promote this, set your target market, you understand, on the social media platform. So if you're on Instagram, you know those you are trying to reach. So that's one of the ways that people also miss it too. You understand? People just promote indiscriminately. No. That's why you need to do some market research to know your market target. And there is a way you can set this market target. If I want to promote to people in North America, for instance, if I realize, for instance, this is one thing I do. I look at where, some of my music are selling most. The country, there is a way you can do the analytics, When you do the analytics, you see where your music are selling most. You can promote to that target market. Promote to that target market and ensure that, you set a target market right. So if, for instance, Canada, if that's where they are purchasing my music mostly, I want to set my target market, to Canada and to some other places where they purchase my music. And so when I promote to this set of people. And not only promoting to the set of people, you are now linking them to your landing page by saying, learn more or buy now. There are a lot of action button. For instance, on Instagram, it's on Facebook as well. So they have little information, but they go to this landing page to know more about you, depending on your marketing goal. If the marketing goal is to create more brand awareness about yourself, on your website, people can know more about you. They can know more about your product. They can know more about what you're selling or what you do, how to reach you, contact you for administration, every details will be on your site. But you put little information on the website. The information must be catchy enough for them to click the action button and take them to your landing page. So if you are doing either graphics, you are doing short videos, or you are putting up write-up, if that's whatever you are promoting, ensure that it's catchy enough, you understand, to take them back to your landing page so that people can know more about you. And so on your landing page, you need to work on your website too, and that's why I will still discuss, about that. So when you do all this and put up all these strategies together, you are not just acquiring fan base, but you are making use of the fan base to generate sales for your business. And this is applicable to any business. You're a producer, you want to put some stuff out, you can promote, do little, jingle about your product, do a kind of voiceover, you understand? Let people talk about what you are trying to do, you understand? And then link them to your page on your website. So when you do that, people can see other people that they have promoted, because people, consumer, they are in like a decision-making journey. You understand? They are on like a journey. Sorry. So what you do when you go to your social media platform and try to promote what you are doing is that you are trying to acquire people to your marketing funnel. So it's like a marketing funnel. People get to know you or get to your website through different channels. So don't limit it to just having the social media pages, but let them always drive the traffic to your site where they can know more about you, or to your sales page where they can know about your products and services or what you're trying to sell. You understand? So they know the action that they need to take, either to stream your music more or to, invite you for ministrations, or if you're a producer, they could see various content, others that you have produced, and they see that, okay, this guy is doing well. He can produce my music. So people want to patronize you because they are not just listening to what you have put on your social media. They've seen more information on your website. So social media is just a way to acquire people to your marketing funnel. And you can acquire them through various means. It could be through Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, But what is the action that they are going to take, after seeing this? You need to drive them back to your site. So when you are doing paid promotion, do it wisely. Do it wisely. Do it wisely. Do it wisely so that you can make some money. A lot of people promote this thing. They promote yet. They can increase their views depending on what you are trying to achieve. Brand awareness. But are you really generating sales? Are you generating income? Because you need to know how to generate income for your music business. So that's what I'm going to say about the social media marketing. There's still a lot to say because there are a way to do all these things. But let me stop here for now in terms of social media marketing. So another thing that, and so one of the things that, before I stop, let me just say this too. Participate in conversations. Know where your prospects hang out and start connecting with them. So you might need to join a lot of group, you understand, online, that have similar passion to what you have, you understand. So you need to know where your fans are. You need to know where people of like minds are congregating on the social media platform. Join several groups and don't be a silent operator there. You understand? Make sure you contribute. Make sure you are well known. You are connecting. You're not just being there. Because if you're being there, you can as well not join. You understand? So from there, you can get information from people of like minds. And not getting information from people of like minds only. From there also, you can also, participate and contribute. You understand? More to what they're doing. So, and you are creating brand awareness for yourself. And you can use the medium to also sell yourself out there. So I'll stop there for social media marketing for now. You understand? I hope that one of these days I will show you how to get your target market, how to create that on different social media platforms, either on Instagram, on Facebook, you understand? And you see, you do analytics on this to know what is working and what is not working. You discard what is not working and you stick to what is working. Discard what is not working and stick to what is working. If you are doing something and a lot of your fans are going away, they are not engaging with you, it's something that you want to look into. Is there anything you're doing wrongly? You understand? So you have to map out your strategy. And there are different strategies for different social media platforms. Different strategy. The strategy that you're going to use for Facebook might not be the same that you're going to use for Instagram, and it might necessarily not be the same that you're going to use for Twitter, and not the same that you're going to use for YouTube, TikTok, on other social media platforms. So each of them has their own strategy. And also on your social media platform, there are times of the days that you need to post on those platforms. There are times of the days that, people will see the traffic, from your side. Because one thing that happens is that most of the time, it's not everybody that is on your social media platform that see your posts. So you need to get that right. It's not everyone. So you need to know the time of the day that you're supposed to post to reach your fans. So all these things there are strategies for all these things. So you don't just post at any time. You don't just post indiscriminately, but you want to watch the time to post so that you can reach wider audience. Because most of the time it's the people that are online at that point in time when you're posting that see your post mostly. And so as you drive the engagement and people are sharing, I think more people get to see what the message that you're trying to pass across. I hope we'll be able to cover a lot of ground today. I've just talked about just one out of 7. But, wherever we stop, we can as well continue some other time. So another strategy is search engine optimization. It's something that we all know. I don't know. I think many people we know about what search engine optimization is. And search engine optimization is the process of growing the quality and quantity of website traffic by increasing the visibility of a website or a web page to users of a web search engine. So SEO refers to the improvement of unpaid results and excludes direct traffic and the purchase of paid placement. So while traditional marketing avenues like radio, ERP, and social media promotion are great, for getting new people interested in your music, an SEO strategy around your music can help you gain new fans from a marketing channel that is generally understood within the music industry. So how do you improve on your SEO? How do you improve on your SEO? This might be what you want to know, because, the way search engine optimization works is that if you look at the Google page and you look at the way it ranks, you understand, most of the time you have several pages. The pages could be up to 100. The pages could be up to 100. But to rank at the first page, you must have done a lot of work, in terms of search engine optimization, especially for your website, so that you can be more visible. You want to drive some traffic to your site for people to know what you're doing. So search engine optimization is like organic. You do this through various means. And it could be by improving on the backlinks on your website. It could be by a large number of pages using searchable keywords. Getting the right keywords is very important. And how much time visitors spend on a particular page also improve your search engine optimization. So you need to work on your website and do some analytics on it, on your site. You understand? For you to rank. So whichever music business that you are into, you need to have a website page. And if you need an assistance in constructing a page, you can be of help in that regard in Woodclef. You can be of help because we are into digital marketing for music professionals and music business consultants, for music business professionals, and for artists. So these are the ways by which you can actually improve, your on your site. Search engine optimization. You need to do a lot of keyword research. Do a backlinks, linking or pointing towards your website pages, and then large numbers of pages, website formattings, large number of pages, website formatting, and speed, and then using searchable keywords. All these are very, very important. Very, very important. So another thing that I'm going to talk about today is search engine marketing. Through search engine marketing, you can promote the content on your site. But the first thing is that ensure that you have the right content that people are looking for. Things that people want to listen to. You understand? Things that we, have a track record. So that when people come to your site, you understand, you have a quality product to offer. So your product is very, very important, very, very key. Ensuring that you have good product, sellable product. So, for instance, if you are a graphic designer, you need to first of all ensure that you are able to do stunning designs. So, because if you market the wrong thing, it could boomerang. If you market the wrong thing, it could boomerang. In the sense that people will know you for wrong thing. So when you are marketing anything, make sure you put your best stuff out there. So when you now try to improve, the search for your website through the search engine optimization or search engine marketing, by the time people get to your site, you understand, they can see some of the things that you have to offer. So this can complement all the strategies that I've mentioned here all the time. So you can find a way to ensure that this complements those strategies. So search engine marketing is a form of internet marketing that involves the promotion of websites by increasing their visibility in search engine results. Pages primarily through paid advertising. See, I talked about search engine optimization the other time. When you are doing your website, make sure that it is HTTPS, and not HTTP. HTTPS and not HTTP, because HTTP shows that the site is not secured, but HTTPS shows that the site is secured. And whatever you are trying to sell or do on your site, if your site is not secured and people need to pay money to your site, people won't believe that you can offer what you claim you're offering, because they believe that your site is not secured. If your site is not secured, it's not really the best. It's not really the best. So ensure that your site is secured. Ensure that your site is secure. So another thing that I will mention is cross-selling and upselling. Cross-selling and upselling. So these days, people have much. If you have some related products, let me define what cross-selling and upselling means. Upselling is the practice of encouraging customers to purchase a comparable higher-end product than the one in question, while cross-selling invites customers to buy related or complementary items. So, though, often, you understand, and cross-selling invites customers to buy related or complementary items. So, cross-selling and upselling is very, very important. So, for instance, if you have similar products to what you are trying to market out there, you can market those products. Even after customers have purchased one, you can introduce the next product to them. So how does this work? The fact that customers buy any of your album, for instance, they can buy some related albums. You see that even on different, platform where we sell our music. And also, if you are a producer, for instance, you can also say yourself, because at times you see someone who can be a producer and who is also an artist. I remember, there is a producer that I've introduced to performance before. And he was able to perform in a place and he get paid. So multiple streams of income. But I was able to introduce him to perform, in that place simply because, he sold the production aspect of his music to me. And I also know that he's a performer. So production, performance, they are two different things. So if he did well in the production, he was able to also cross-sell and get the market share of the performance. You understand? So there are so many things you can sell, cross-sell and upsell, sell different products, to your potential customers. So very, very important. Another thing is that you need to do a responsive web design, these days, very important, because, it's not only on the laptop that people, get engaged with your content these days. So, in fact, many people use mobile. And so, the website that you're going to have must be responsive enough and must be mobile friendly. It must be able to adapt to different gadgets, different device. And the essence of all this too is that when you are promoting your stuff and when you are trying to, set up the target market, you want to ensure that people are doing the right thing in the sense that, if most of your customers are from normally watch your content, through the mobile device. So you want to ensure that you set this as part of your target market. You want to know the country where people are coming from. Are they mostly males? What's their age? You understand? So responsive design also make your content to reach a wider audience. It helps your content to reach a wider audience. So this is very, very key and very, very important. So another thing that you can do is what I call retargeting techniques. Retargeting techniques. So what is retargeting? What is retargeting? You may want to ask. Retargeting, is a way of, reaching your some of the people that have visited your site before. You understand? But maybe that they didn't purchase your product or services. You want to ensure that you retarget them. And I don't know if you see this a lot. Some do it through cookies, whereby some similar site that you have visited, you see some adverts coming back to you. So when you are doing your promotion or paid, you understand, that paid promotion, whatever, you are trying to reach out to some of these people that you have reached before, but it seems as if you are unable to, they have not actually convert. They are yet to convert. So you want to ensure that you target such people. It means they have some interest. You want to know the reason why they didn't patronize. You understand? It might be they are trying to make that decision, but by the time you revisit them, or maybe they weren't ready, but by the time you start to retarget them, when they're ready to patronize it, they give you the patronage. So behavioral retargeting, is a form of online targeted advertising by which online advertising is targeted to consumers based on their previous internet actions. So retargeting tags online users by including a pixel within the target web page or email, we set a cookie in the user's browser. So that's the way it works. So they try to retarget people that have visited a site or visited a platform before, or maybe a similar platform, so that you can complete your patronage. You understand? And so that's the way retargeting, technique works. And now I'm going to talk about the last thing, which is marketing automation. Marketing automation. So what's marketing automation, if you may ask? What's marketing automation? Marketing automation refers to software platforms and technologies designed for marketing departments and organizations to more effectively market on multiple channels online and automate repetitive tasks. So you need marketing automation because at times it's not easy to keep at the rate at which you need to post on several social media platforms. But there are so many marketing, automation platforms. Like, for instance, Hootsuite is a very good one, whereby you can actually post several to different platforms at the same time, and then you'll have automated it, and then it gives you some data about the analytics on how all these social media platforms are performing. You need to know the tags that are working. It gives you a lot of information. So marketing automation is very, very good. You understand? For you to be able to do more in terms of your music, business, or generating sales for your business, music business. So today I might want to stop here. And if you have any question, please type it in and I'm going to answer them. First of all, I want to let you know that I appreciate you for joining this edition of Music Business Intelligence. Like I said, there are a lot to learn. There are a lot to learn. You understand? So make sure that you actually put this into practice. So it's not just listening to it alone. Put it into practice and see the benefits. You understand? And so by so doing, you'll be able to appreciate better, what we are talking about. And I know that it's going to benefit you tremendously. It's going to benefit you tremendously. So that's all about. That's all about today's episode of Music Business Intelligence. And I hope that you enjoyed this edition. So if you have any question, please feel free to ask, feel free to type it. And then you can visit our website, at www.woodclef.com. We can offer our services to you, consultation, for music consultation, for promotion on our platform. Please get in touch with us. And see you next time, next week. Thank you. Bye for now.